Good morning. I'm J. Lenore Bressler, and welcome to the January 14, 2023 edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. I am sitting here in the parking lot of my church and right now, and I've got my husband Josh with me. We have pulled up here, and as you can see, we are looking at the side of the building of the church. And we were remarking on what you can see there on the wall. Clearly, there are the outlines of two palm trees. They are clear as they can be. They are moving. We have today. And I was saying to Josh that this really has a spiritual truth. And then he said, yes, and there's another spiritual truth. So we're here to tell you the spiritual truth of what we are seeing right now. You know, to me, what we are looking at is the way God and the things of God are seen in this world. We can see the outline. We can see an image. And it is very clear to those of us with spiritual eyes. We can identify what we're looking at in rather, sometimes even rather specific ways. And we can certainly see movement, just like we're told in the Bible, that the Holy Spirit is like a wind, and it blows where it wants, and no one knows exactly where it comes from at any given time or exactly where it's going, but you can feel and see its effects. And yet, if you went up to this wall, if you were a skeptic, if you were an atheist, you would say, you'd pat that wall and you'd say, see, there's nothing here. There's no trees here. There's no movement. It's just a flat wall. And yet, through spiritual eyes, it's very clear to see that there's something else going on. And we know that actually there is something very real. It's just that it's not in this direction. It's behind us, and it is casting an image. And so we know that what appears in an image form here has a much more substantial and concrete and actual existence elsewhere off of this wall. Now, my husband said, he thought that was good, but he said, well, I would view it a little bit differently. Josh, would you like to explain it? Josh is laughing and saying no, so I guess I'll explain it for him. He said that it depends on where you're looking. He said you're looking toward the darkness, but if you would turn around and look toward the light, in this case of the sun, you would very easily see the real three-dimensional palm trees rather than the two-dimensional images. And yet still, even in a darkened world, the image of the real is still there and very visible to those who have eyes to see. You know, it's always amazing to me that the Lord gives us more than hints, more than God winks, something even stronger than that. All the time, He is giving us little lessons, little nudges to remind us that He is there, and that the deeper, higher, more meaningful aspects of life are all around us if we have eyes to see. I'm J. Lenore Bressler and Josh Bressler, outside of Southside Baptist Church this morning, hoping that you have a great morning. Josh doesn't realize he's leaning over here to wave at you and doesn't realize that I don't have the camera on him. Have a wonderful day, and join us again on the next edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. Have a great day.